So I'm going to make a start. Hello, everyone. This is Lisa Ware, Senior Group Leader. Yes, this is a bit of a one-off. It's unusual, but then we had a very unusual leader call this morning, which is very exciting. And without further ado, I'm going to go straight in because there's quite a lot for me to talk about. And I'm going to share my screen. Okay, I know that you are seeing purple. Business update, June 2026. So here we go. This is exciting. So here's a question that lots and lots of people at the moment in the UK are probably saying to themselves, despite Martin Lewis going on about it, despite on the radio, everybody's talking about it, but a lot of people are full of indecision. It's often when you show them something wonderful and they still can't decide. Should I fix? The ultimate customer question. Customers are more confused than ever about energy. Let's be honest, rates are volatile. The price cap is about to go up. Are you aware 1st of July it's going up literally 13%? This is the government inflicting this. Wholesale oil and gas prices are down, but still high. So in reality, what's going on? Well, some people want certainty. Some don't want to miss out if the market drops. And everybody just wants to be treated fairly. Would you say that that was a fair assessment of what's going on? I think so. So introducing, we asked and we've got the tracker tariff. So adding a tracker tariff to our growing product suite brings us directly in line with competitors. We're filling the gap between variable and fixed plans, and we ensure that you will never lose out to market alternatives. So this is a 12-month fixed term energy tariff, priced at a guaranteed specified discount below the off-gem energy price cap. So let's give this to you. So first of all, if your customer just takes energy and wants the tracker, it's called UW Tracker Start. A 2-service UW Tracker Plus, 2 services is called Tracker Plus, and 3 services is the UW Tracker Saver. So they're kind of keeping the language similar to what we're used to. Now look, how does it work? So rates automatically adjust. So the customer doesn't have anything to do. The new rates apply when off-gem changes the price. It provides the ultimate balance. It is the best of both worlds. Customers get guaranteed savings against the price cap, but they still pocket the benefits when the market drops. So it is capped. This is like a tracker mortgage, okay? So it won't go above the price cap, okay? With the variable, it literally follows what's going on. But this is brilliant. So let's explain 3 plan types, 3 unique mindsets. How does it work? Now let's break this down in easy terms. So standard variable is for those customers who literally want absolute freedom, no contracts, no exit fees, completely flexible, and stays safely below the current price cap when bundled. The fixed tariff for customers who want total certainty. Prices locked in for a full year, no catches, no surprises, just predictable billing. Guys, hopefully you know this. The unit rate, the kilowatt unit rate is fixed on the fixed, as is the daily standing charge. It's fixed, okay? It means no matter what happens on the market, you know from the outset what you're paying. Whereas with variable, you have no certainty at all. In fact, I would say you're quite vulnerable. Now, the tracker is right between, and it says here, the best of both worlds. So it balances fixed savings, so the unit fixes and the daily standing charges fixes. But should the price happen to drop, the good news about this is it drops. So you've got the fixed that you won't go up, but it drops. So what are the discounts? So here we go. Tracker Start, which is your one service, on the what we call the average user, you know, this average that they talk about, it's £20 below the July price cap. The Tracker Plus, which is two services, is £50 below the price cap. Now, what is that? That is energy, maybe, and broadband, or energy and mobile. It could be energy and boiler cover, but it can't be energy and income protector. Okay. 3 services. Well, you know, that could be mobile, broadband, energy, and it could be another mobile in there. It could be a combination. That is £80 below the price cap. Now, this is the good thing that you want to know, and I'm just going to move all of you guys out the way so I can read it too. Reward bundling. So the discount automatically increases, I should say, deepens. The discount increases as customers add services. Customers are automatically moved to the correct discount tier mid-term if they add or remove services. That's really good news. So don't panic, Mr. Mannering. On your sign-up journey, it really hasn't changed. All it's done for energy is put the tracker in there. And I want you to see this example because it really does explain it well. Look, variable is naturally more expensive, isn't it? Yeah. Tracker is cheaper because remember it's following that cap, and at the moment it's a little bit lower. Fixed is a tiny bit higher. It's fractional. I don't think we should advise customers what they should be doing. We really should be letting them decide, okay? Really important. So a little bit more information for those that really would like it. So standard variable, here we are, no contract. Flexibility, absolute freedom. The benefit is the flexibility. And the UW Advantage gets cheaper, of course, when you bundle available to new and existing. Guys, can we also not forget something massive? And we should all be, when we're in front of somebody, we should be putting that cashback card on there first, because then it shows them exactly how many services they keep adding. Okay. When they add more services, then remember the cashback discount increases. If you don't know what I'm on about, then I suggest you do a little bit of learning on your partner portal, all right? Because you get more spends with the more services you have. The fixed tariff, it's a 12-month term. The price is locked for a year, total budget certainty, and it gets cheaper when you bundle available to new and existing. You know this already, that there is nothing new there. The tracker is a 12-month fixed term. It moves with the energy price cap, but with a guaranteed discount. So in other words, remember the rate's fixed, the daily standing charge is fixed, but should the prices happen to drop, this drops with it. But what it does is it's a cap below the price cap. So it's the best of both worlds. It's guaranteed savings against the energy price cap, but it benefits if the market rate drops. It gets cheaper again, just as the others, when you bundle. And please, guys, let's not forget this. You put that cashback card on, and people aren't even getting prices. Like, it's crazy. I mean, this month we've just had our bill, and we've got an astonishing £75 cash back because we used our cashback card in Naples and got all our the foreign transaction fees back. You could say that £75 wiped out our electric entirely. There's no other company offers this. It's really, really good. So let's show you what this means in terms of a visual. All right. So performance against different markets. So the pale blue is standard variable tariff. The fixed is that sort of reddy orange colour, and the tracker is purple. So if the Ofgem energy price cap goes up, take a look at the graph. So obviously the fixed stays exactly the same. Yeah, locked in, safe, it is what it is. Variable will rise if the price goes up, quite clearly, yeah? The tracker, right, rises, but no bigger than the discount to the energy cap locked in for a year. Got that? It's capped, yeah? If Ofgem energy price cap goes down, fixed stays the same. Okay, you miss out on the drops, but you're locked in for that year. Variable drops with the market. Small discount below the price cap, not locked in so you can fix when you want to. The tracker automatically drops. The bigger discount to the price cap, locked in for a year. So it really is something that I think is a marvellous midway of helping people. I would say go over the line. If you've got those people that just can't make decisions, this is absolutely brilliant, because I think this is the one that they'll probably take. Yeah. So unleashing teen growth, right? It should start driving more conversations. Guys, please just don't go back to your existing customers. That's not what this is about. Okay. Supercharging the bundle. Because the biggest tracker discounts require more services, this acts as an incredible incentive for multi-service uptake. Get it? Yeah, more services. Every conversation moves forward, no matter how a prospect feels about money or contracts. Partners now have an exact tariff to match their situation, and I really do believe that. And zero eligibility barriers. Available to both brand new and existing customers. Guys, the only existing customers you should be going to, let's say you've got somebody that has only at the moment been on, say, broadband and mobile. This is a chance to go to them with energy. Okay. So what's your next steps? Make sure you know where this sits with our offering. Hopefully I'm explaining this and it makes some sense. This will drive more welcome bonuses, early termination fees, now a tracker, you're bulletproof. And keep an eye out on the partner portal very shortly in the next coming weeks, because there will be a suite of social assets and more that will help drive momentum. Absolutely. So there'll be stuff coming out. Now, what about connectors? Okay, a little bit of extra for those people. Remember, connectors is ultimately for people that may already be in business, for charities, communities, maybe for somebody like, for example, a financial advisor that's got access to loads of people. Yeah. What happens with a connector is they basically earn half of our upfront customer bonus, whatever the number of services are. So, guys, you might like to hold up your phone and click on there. This is a new QR code. All right. And it is to a brand new site. There is a leaflet available to order in the utility warehouse warehouse shop. Just let you take a picture of that, click on it and it comes up. Okay. Connectors, there's a brand new connectors explainer video. Right, I'm not going to play it. This is a bit of homework after this. Go into your partner portal, click on connectors and watch. There's a new video explaining how connectors work. Not for you, for the people that want to become a connector. But in order to recommend something, you really have to know what it is, don't you, yourself? Yeah. So it's a good idea to watch it. And there is a brand new connector story that's worth watching as well. And if you want to take this scan, really important, the company have set up a brand new, entirely new connectors website, a whole website for connectors, a toolkit. This is for your connectors. Yeah. So that is something absolutely brilliant. I would say, have that saved somewhere on your mobile phone so you've always got it to hand. I've set up a contact and I've called it My UW Links. And every single web link that's to do with the different parts of my website is on it. There's another one that's going to be added. Okay. So that's it, folks. And I'm going to stop the share. And each and every one of you, you may unmute yourself if you've got a question about this. I'm not on about if you've got Mrs. Joe Bloggins broadband hasn't gone live or something like that. It has to be about this. Has anybody got any questions that they feel hasn't been answered by what the slides have shown? Anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then, Jennifer.
Very quickly, I might have missed it. Is there an exit fee if they go on the tracker?
Yes, and it'll be exactly the
There is.
same. It's exactly the
Same
same
as a fix.
as the fixed. Yeah, yes.
Lovely. Thank you.
£75 per service. Yeah.
Thank you.
By the way, there is a fax and T's and C's that you'll this is being launched, by the way, tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. And then all the stuff to do with it will be there. But the company asked us, would we please do this? So you've got some understanding about it all. Fran, you've unmuted yourself. Have you got a question?
Yes, I'm sorry, I was walking down the road listening to you at the same time. We're just gone out with some friends. It sounds, I've listened to it, but it sounds like it's just like a tracker mortgage because I used to be a mortgage consultant. So
Correct.
it sounds like it's like a tracker mortgage, exactly the same, so much below the actual rate of the cap.
It means it will always keep below the cap, the off-gem release. But if the price drops, they benefit from the drop in the price.
Goes down, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Anybody else? Or is that managed? Yeah, go on, Annette.
Yep. Yep. I'm surprised the person's not here who asked earlier in another question, but basically they are looking at signing somebody up with the EV rate potentially. How does that compare, do you reckon? Because she was there thinking, was it better to go on the tracker or to stick with the EV rating?
Right. Now that's a question that possibly I can't answer, but I'm going to say this. I have spent a lot of yesterday dealing, funny enough, with somebody that's just about to buy an EV and asking that very question. I managed to find on our generic uw.co.uk, click on energy, and if you go in, I didn't know that this was there, but I found out that there are all the rates for the different 14 regions for EV. And it shows the EV tariff price with the 5-hour window. And then it shows the peak rate and the daily standing charge. What you've got to remember that electric Gas, you can do what you want. You can fix it, you can tracker it, whatever. But if you go electric and you go EV and you want an EV rate, you have to go through head office. So we're not allowed to advise, okay? And it is what it is, and it's variable. So the EV rate is variable. Now, how do we say to them, well, actually, I think you should take the tracker? Or I said to my guy, who's actually my engineer that fitted my boiler, I can't make that decision for you. So he went off on his own, and he did this last night with all the information I provided him. And he did an AI chat GBT, and he asked the question. And it was absolutely quite amazing what came back. And for him and what he was going to do in his usage, it came back that even with he has to pay £75 because he's in a fantastic, he's in the UW fixed saver 50, which the rates don't even exist anymore. It was about 20p a unit. Even paying the 75 exit for him, if we can believe what AI tells us, it said that he would be overall better off in the next year by about £67. And I said to him when he sent it to me, he said, what do you think? And I said, the jury's out for me. I am not here to advise you about that. That's a decision you have to make. And if you want further information, this is what I'll say to everyone. Please ask them to go to the EV team that do their stuff, because they've got computer software that can do all sorts of things. Is that an okay answer, Annette? Great.
That is a fabulous answer, because that's what I was thinking of saying to this person as well.
Right, guys, if there's no more, I've done it in 20 minutes, just under flat. I have recorded. I will send this out immediately that I've uploaded it. But as you all know, I live in the middle of the countryside. I run on 11 megabits and 0.7 upload, so I have to wait for it to upload to YouTube, and I will send it out immediately. But thank you for turning up. And tomorrow, make sure you hit the phones. Tonight, start writing your lists. Who are you going to call? Come on. Who's been undecided? Who's sat on the fence? That's what I'm going to say. Who's been sitting on the fence? Was a no for then and could be a yes for now. Lovely to speak to you all. Take care, everyone. Bye.